See, I take an arrow to the knee. I took 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 an arrow to the knee. Long ago I was enrolled in the College of Winterhold, paying my own way with the gold I earned working in the Thieves Guild, but I never ended up with a degree. I had to drop out of school early. My life changed oh so suddenly when I took an arrow to the knee. 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 I chased spiders to spider holes. I fought giants and I fought frost trolls. I stood up to the Imperials. I killed the dragons with the Elder Scrolls. I used to be so wild and free, and now I wander aimlessly. Adventure was stolen from me when I took an arrow to the knee. 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 Long ago I was enrolled in the College of Winterhold, paying my own way with a...
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
I took an arrow to the knee. I took an arrow to the knee. I took an arrow to the knee. I took an arrow.
Alrighty then. It is that time again where we do fan mail from the fans who mailed in their thoughts and opinions during the week that was. And we kind of ignore them, and then everyone's unhappy, and we just carry on with our merry lives. But that's just
Danny coming in with that high energy banter.
Yeah, that's wild. Have you considered doing a shoutcasting for the Olympics?
You could do monster truck rallies. You could do.
I always thought I would make a good announcer of some kind.
I actually think that's really
I totally
true.
agree.
Especially the
I totally
high
agree.
octane sports, like lawn green bowling.
What is lawn green bowling?
It's basically
Is
where
it
you
golf?
No, it's like
Sorry, it's in America we call it lawn bowling, so that might be confusing to you, James.
Oh, lawn bowling? Is that the same as lawn darts? What the hell is lawn bowling?
Oh my
basically
goodness.
it's where
I've never
like
heard of lawn
it's
bowling.
where like old people just take a ball and roll it into the center of a field, and then whoever like gets closest to the target wins. It's a bit like what's the one with the
Oh, that's
kibbles that
bocce
they do
ball.
on the-
That's bocce ball.
yeah, maybe
It's called lawn bowling. Hey, what's up, Mickey Diddler? What's up, El Mono Mike? What's up, Mad Mikey B?
Wow, it's good
1997.
to have everybody.
It's not just
Mickey,
Starving
how'd you get away
Marvin,
with
but
that
it's
name?
Starving Marvin from 1997, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
A good year,
This guy.
1997.
Well, that was
Okay.
right when Starvin' Marvin was getting off of Space Jam. So that was like he was at a height in '97.
Starvin' Marvin is not Marvin the Martian.
Oh shit!
Dang it.
You're right. You're right.
Marvin the Martian. My Kibium 6000 space modulator.
All right, I guess I'm wrong.
It's
I
crispy
mean,
AI.
like if that was who it was, that would be a good bit.
Yeah, it would have.
What did
Starvin'
that...
Marvin was the completely insensitive garbage pail kid, who was definitely. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Zach thinks it's from South Park.
It's 100% from South Park. I don't
I
know
bet
what
you,
you're talking about.
it was from Garbage Pail Kids first.
Well, wasn't
No,
Garbage
he was
Pail
born
Kids
in
like the
1997.
80s?
He doesn't
Yeah.
know what a garbage pail kid
I was
is.
going to say Garbage Pail Kids was the 80s, wasn't it? I think. Maybe
Whatever.
90s.
I'm young. I'm hip.
Oh, sure.
What 1997 wasn't the year he graduated college.
Well, okay, whatever. Let's move on.
I'm sure. I'm sure Zach started collecting some Garbage Pail Kids. I'm sure he showed me some.
I still have a couple hundred of them
Yeah.
in Crystal Lake, but they weren't they were kind of original. I bought them afterwards at a comic book convention. But when I was a really little kid, when I was like 5 years old, I collected a whole bunch of them. But my mom made me throw them all away because she was afraid I was going to put a bike pump in my nose and blow my head off. It's literally like she took all of my Garbage Pail Kids and threw them away.
She probably saved your life.
I still put the nozzle in my nose.
Yeah, but you didn't know how to do it.
It just
right?
comes out the other nostril. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fear that you were going to inflate your own head and explode was perhaps unfounded.
Well, that was like the scare back in the 80s.
Danny,
People think it's just now.
If James was your child, you wouldn't have just like fantastical thoughts about the way that he would accidentally off himself. I would constantly be trying to like reinvent like ways that he could possibly hurt himself.
I think he
I
would hurt
keep him
himself.
in a padded room.
But I wouldn't expect him to defy the laws of physics per se.
Yeah,
That's how he's gonna get you.
well, you know what's
James
funny?
has defied the laws of physics before?
I can't argue with that logic, I suppose.
My mother kind of tells this story sometimes. I don't know, to poke fun at me, but I was a weird kid and I would play like cops and robbers by myself because we lived on a farm with no neighbors. And if I'd get shot, I'd lay dead for hours and my mom would be worried about me.
For hours,
but
actual
a long
hours.
time.
Literally
A long time where my mom would be like, "Are you okay?" And I'd still be laying dead in the yard and she'd have to come out and get me and be like, "I'm just playing." And yeah.
like taking it to ridiculous
So-
lengths, like just pouring ketchup on yourself to make it look like you'd been shot.
I didn't need any props. It was just pure acting. Pure acting.
One time,
You
me
were
and my buddy
born
wanted
actor.
to see like how much heat we could handle, and so it was like a hot summer day, and we drug out all of the blankets and stuff that we could find in his house, and like
This is
made
mental.
a giant pile of blankets, and then
This is-
crawled under there like and sat there for hours, just
Hours.
sweating.
That's-
It felt like hours to like see who could survive the longest in the heat.
Wow.
I'm
Hello,
sure,
I would like
we could
some
have
heat stroke,
easily
please.
overheated and died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really bad. Wow.
I
That's
never even heard the words heat stroke before. I don't even know what that is.
I would really like to have a nice hour-long session where we could just talk about the awful, dumb things we did, because that sounds like a fun game. I played similar games to it, but I don't know if we got enough time to go through all the games I played.
Oh,
as a
sorry,
kid.
everybody.
He's in a rush.
James
We are,
is in
mate.
a hurry already.
Yeah. Hey, Pill, I'm alive.
God.
And hello, Sparrian. Another 97 there from Sparrian 97. Good year, 97.
They probably have the same birthday. I bet they have the same birthday. What's your social?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
don't-
way to
don't-
figure
don't-
out social
don't-
security number.
Don't do that.
Just send it on Discord.
Like nobody's giving free stuff away on Discord, right? When you get a message from giveaway channel, like just block it, delete it, report it.
Yeah, they're spam. Don't fall for that scam.
Yeah. That's what I always do, but I always think to myself, man, I might have just missed out on something special. But I before I let myself think about it too long, I just block and report and close.
Well, that's
the
how they get
message
you.
chat with
It's FOMO. That's how they get you, James. Relentless.
Whatever.
Well, I don't let myself even play with it. I just immediately like do the steps that I've been trained to do, and then I can regret it later, but just never in the moment. I don't let myself have that moment to regret it.
I like the idea of Aaron sitting down with James and showing him how to delete spam messages instead of falling for every single one of them.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, now hit delete.
It's like every 5 minutes. Do you think this
I'll
one's
just
real?
archive it. I'll archive it in case maybe I need it later.
Yeah, what if you win? How are you gonna claim it if you don't have the email, you know?
Yeah. Have you ever had people show up at the front door and like with a giant check, and you're like, "Get out of here! Get out of here!
No.
Scram! I don't believe in these things." They got camera crews outside.
I know, what a scam, right? What a scam.
Yeah. They got all the camera crews and the crowd outside. And you're shouting out the door peephole saying, "Get out of my front steps." I'm sorry.
We've been talking a lot about history, but we haven't done any announcements, which is what this time is supposed to be for.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
true.
have an announcement. I have been cast
Ooh.
in an ultra low budget SAG Screen Actors Guild feature film as I guess it would be a co-starring role. It's I guess supporting actor.
Ooh.
It's going to have like 15 days of shooting, and I can't wait.
That sounds
That's amazing.
Yeah. Is it written by...
I can't really say too much about it, but I think I'll be able to say more about it soon.
say who it's directed by?
This week.
He didn't read the contract. He does.
I don't have a contract really yet.
Yikes!
So that's kind of the thing. I just got the script.
This.
Yeah. Well, I haven't said what it is. Well, the movie's already listed on IMDb, and a couple of the people that are in it are listed on there also. But I'm not listed on there, so I don't think I'm supposed to say anything about it.
Fair. That's rad. Good job, man.
Hello,
Thank
cold
you. I'm
guy.
super excited.
I'm excited for you.
Crispy says congrats. Mono Mike says congrats. Yeah, I will say congrats. Good job,
Does
James.
your character need like a pessimistic, chubby friend, or?
I mean, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I got the script. I can't really talk about it too much. I can't talk about it.
You need a British guy to play the villain, because I know a guy.
Oh,
You know what? You see, if you guys just show up at the table read,
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll find a role for you.
James sent us.
He's a package deal. I guess you haven't seen his contract yet, but
Danny, my cousin is going to hit you up for voice acting eventually.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
She had asked me, and I thought it was like an emergency. But she's like, no, we have to do we have to animate, do like whatever. I don't know what they do, but yeah. So eventually she will hit you up.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to my debut into non-union work, as I think they call it. And
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. No union involved.
Okay.
I have an announcement. The
Okay.
people have not been clamoring. The people have not been begging, and I'm going to answer that call. We need more VR content on the channel.
yeah.
I've been playing probably the most fun VR game since I guess it came out. I mean, besides Space Pirate Trainer, but have you played Population 1?
No, I've never even heard of it.
It's essentially like PUBG, but in VR. And it's the only game that doesn't make me violently ill after a couple hours. I don't know what it is, but like I don't get sick from it. So I can play
PUBG.
a lot.
There's a battle royale.
It's a battle royale, yeah.
How
And
do you
there's
move
wall
around?
building with a stick on the right hand side, and then you can fly or like glide by putting your arms out and jumping off of stuff.
So it's like
then, yeah, you
it's like the game we played, Rec Room or whatever, where you.
But it's a good version of it.
No. I still think that would make
I-
me sick.
No, because that Rec Room makes me sick. I get sick every time I play Rec Room.
Yeah.
I've got to try setting up my VR to my new laptop and see if it's easier for me to record with that. I think I should be able to use it better than my tower
You have
PC.
You have a Quest, right?
I have the original Oculus Rift.
We gotta get you a Quest.
Yeah.
It's
Whereas
super
I've
easy
not
on the
played.
Quest. You can record on the Quest.
What?
Yeah, it's cool.
I was just gonna cast it to the to my computer.
Yeah, you can do that, and then just grab it in.
How do you record it on the Quest?
Well,
Record video. You press record video.
yeah.
And is it using is the Quest is using your PC to record it, right?
No, it's got it depends how much you got. Tons of storage on it, so it depends how much storage you got. But I think mine's 128 or 256 gig.
You
don't know.
record video right onto the memory card in your Quest? That's incredible. I gotta get a Quest. I did not
want a
know that
Quest
was the
2 pretty
case.
bad.
It's pretty cool.
I have the Quest 1, but I want the Quest 2. But then they're already announcing the Quest 3.
Well, they will, won't they? It's progress will march forwards, and Mark Zuckerberg, he needs more of your data, so he's going to find new.
And the Quest, I
creative
just
ways.
saw an article where the Quest store has just reached its first $1 billion, so that's got to be something.
Turtle Face says that The Walking Dead on VR is insane.
I would play that. I'm just gonna start making more VR content in general because I've been having so much fun playing it. But I'm gonna make a population 1 video.
Well, what do you do with because here's the bigger problem I was having. There's a few problems I have with VR, but when you wear the VR helmet, you're covering all the most important features of your face. Do you just not put a face cam on?
Yeah, I just wouldn't have a face cam.
Yeah.
I mean, I only play in my underwear anyways. I gotta be able to move around.
I mean,
what's
why
up, cool
even
guy?
bother with the underwear?
Well, I don't want to, I don't have my eyes are covered. I don't want to walk into any of the swords in here.
Wow. Graphic imagery.
You don't think that all of these walls are covered with weapons?
I don't know. I'd love to see.
You'll never.
I'd love to.
You will never.
I'd love to just see what's in your apartment.
Collection
your
of
walls?
medieval maces and battle axes. And,
I do have a sword in here, but only one.
one size
All
fits
right.
all chainmail. I really want to
So that's
play.
my announcement.
I really want to play LA Noire, the VR case files. It looks fun.
Mm.
I want to try that.
It does look fun.
Anyway, do we have any GameFront related announcements?
Still streaming The Witcher 3. It's so fun. It's a good game.
I think tonight, when Morgan and I wrap up, at some point in time, or maybe tomorrow, I might stream.
You might, or you're gonna. Why would you?
Well, I've got to see because I got a stream key for a game called Not Ready for Broadcast 2. And we played the first one.
Yeah.
It's the editing game. But the email I got with the beta key, it seems a little confusing. It says you can stream, record, do anything you want already. But the embargo for reviews is Friday. Is that normal that you'd be able to put videos up, but you can't talk about what your feelings are until a certain day?
That seems weird. I don't know.
It does. So I just want to make sure I'm not breaking any rules, but it very clearly says you can start streaming right away. But it says the embargo is Friday for reviews.
Let's double check. Well, I've seen it happen.
But I would like to play. What was that?
I've seen it happen, so it's possible.
Yeah.
As long as you stream it.
I
but
liked
don't
the
review
first
it.
one.
Yeah, Not for Broadcast was cool. I like Not for Broadcast.
Yeah, I guess from the whatever you call the email they sent me, I said everybody told them to keep politics out of games, but then the first one featured a lot of British politics, and it was really successful. So this one is gonna be a farce on the American political system.
Oh, nice.
And,
Our perfect system with no flaws.
He said they specifically call it a dumpster fire.
Okay.
The American dumpster fire of politics. So I'm really looking forward to it. I just can't wait. But I want to make sure I don't break any rules.
Do you ever follow any of those? There's watchdogs that say how pure your democracy is.
No,
we
I've
keep
heard of
slipping.
it.
We are slipping. We're slipping.
Slipping.
GameAward.net says, "Hey guys, anyone played Dying Light 2 yet? Looks fun."
Joey has it on PS5. He's loving it, but I've only heard bad things about it. with exception of from Joey.
Who is not, I wouldn't say like a classic gamer.
No, but honestly, I'm not either. Like, I pretty much, as long as, like, I just want to have a good time. And it doesn't need to be a great game if it's fun to play.
Is this the same Joey who's
But
playing
wouldn't
Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS4?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
playing with him. I finished my first heist ever with him.
But he's playing Dying Light 2 on the PS5.
You know how many times I try to do a heist with James? Sad.
Well, you know what? I wish that it was cross-compatible. I feel like it's unacceptable anymore. 5 years ago, sure. If a game's like, oh, we can't do cross-platform, but there is no excuse that Rockstar can't have cross-platform online gaming now.
Have you ever had the bug where you go on their website and it's all in Russian?
No.
They're not going to fix anything. They've made more money than any piece of media of all time, and still aren't going to fix it. So just kiss it goodbye. First video, Resident Evil 3.
Okay, let's do the intro.
Well, don't we want to cue that intro?
The intro is queued. It's queuing. It's queuing now. It's going. It's going. Big explosion. GameFront logo. Part 2. Resident Evil 3. Go.
All right, so let's take it from the bottom. We got Amazing Jays here coming in with an LOL at Morgan, antagonizing James, telling him to stab the generator during the boss fight to save ammo. That's not helpful. That's not helpful tips when you're saying stuff like that in the middle of a boss fight.
Saints 928, I guess you could put links into a comment on YouTube. I think he meant to put cannot. I posted it to the general chat or something in Discord. I never really use Discord much, so my bad if it was in the wrong chat. If you do watch it, please judge it. Don't judge it. Oh, this is for his animation. I have not watched it yet. I wanted to watch it before, right before this stream, and I didn't watch it yet. I'm dumb. If you do watch it, please don't judge it too harshly. It was the second one I made ever and took 3 weeks. Anyways, I find the boss battles in these games are a flip of a coin if they're going to have a gimmick or not. It's hard for a first-time player not knowing if they need 6 grenades or just have to hit a button on a wall. Yeah.
So the good news is...
I did not know there was an animation. I got to check it out. I'm sorry, Danny, go ahead.
I was going to say, I can play it for you now, but just to bear in mind that I can't
you
play
think
the
he's
audio.
okay with us?
Do you think it's... what if it's offensive? Have you watched it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it
It's not
just like a
offensive.
penis becoming erect?
No, it's nothing
Hey,
like
Turtle
that.
Face, thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub to the community.
Wow.
Whoa, to all kinds of people. To Mono Mike, to Xenolight, to
Holy
Cyberwarmer,
moly.
to Shadow Tennis, to Erie 009.
Wow,
Look at him go.
that's how you do it.
That's his 11th.
Is it-
11th gifting.
Wow, that's
Okay,
crazy.
That's generous. Thank you.
Very
no,
generous.
I was going to say I can show it, but I can't play
let's see
the
it.
I can't play the audio because.
Wait,
Oh, it
is
looks
this
cool?
That's not his. This can't be.
Wait, we can't.
the audio will get
We
copyright.
can hear the audio.
I see what you're saying.
So I will try and mute that as quickly as I can. There we go. Hopefully that was okay. Because if
Wow.
I played it for too long, then we'd.
I
There you go.
have a hard time believing this is the second animation he's ever made. This is too good.
It is, as Jeremy Nichols 4 says, sick AF. But there you go.
That's amazing.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's
I was
amazing.
impressed.
But
Yeah.
what's not amazing is coming in here and lying about that being the second one. Like, that's too. What was the first one? Snoopy? I mean, that was pretty good.
Yeah, good job, Saints.
That was really amazing.
Sparion, who is here with us in the chat. James, are you excited about the Lord of the Rings Amazon show?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Honestly, I feel like I read a lot of different Lord of the Rings books. I mean, the Fellowship of the Ring, the whole Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. I couldn't finish the Silmarillion. And I never learned the real story about the War of the Five Rings. And I think that's going to be really awesome. What is that sound I'm hearing?
I thought I was laughing at you.
Why are you laughing at me? Like, are you not excited about it?
I'm excited. Yeah. I mean, I'm not excited that it costs so much money that you have to pay $20 extra for Amazon Prime now.
Yeah, I mean that sucks, but at the same time, you're trapped forever
Here's
into
here's
this
my
contract with
problem.
Amazon.
Yeah, how are they posting record profits year after year after year after year and then raising the price? This is going to make their profits go up.
Yeah, of course it's going to. But we need to make ourselves the first trillionaire.
When
Jeff
is that guy going
Bezos.
to move to space?
I think this is what he's trying to do. He's just trying to raise money to move to space. I can
would-
be part of that GoFundMe.
If that guy would move to space, I would pay $20 a month to make a move to space if he'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate
can't come
Amazon,
back.
but
That's the
the problem is, yeah, he can't come back. The problem is that I like the shows that are on there. Marvelous Miss Maisel's coming out. The new season's coming out in just a couple weeks. There's going to be the Lord of the Rings. But even if I was going to pirate that stuff, I can, and I don't pirate anything, period. But even if I was, I buy stuff on Amazon too often. It's too easy to get things. And if you don't have Amazon Prime, then you're paying like $3 every time you make an order.
Cool. Simon DG, I think you can put the knife in the chest. I haven't seen you guys use it in combat, and the game gives you so much pistol ammo that you can just shoot the few
Right.
That you come across. You can also
can
press
shoot
tab to sort.
Shoot the crates.
Danny, no, but why is it in front of it? Crates you come across. You can also press tab or sort the items in the chest, and we'll give you a better overview of what you have. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, Turt, what are you going to be doing for Amazon? Steve the Ghost James running away from Sewer Monster Boy and then stopping to smell the roses is very on brand, lol.
Mm-hmm.
Steve the Ghost Morgan walks directly into flamethrower for like a really long time. Nemesis, just as planned.
You did actually stand in that for quite a while. Oh, Zach just gifted me a tier 1 sub.
I think Zach got jealous and decided to gift himself.
So, yeah, they're in a race. So, Turtleface and Zach are in a race. Turtleface is gifted 11 subs in total. Zach is up to 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's going hard.
How does Zach gifting work from a tax and thingy point of view? There's a lot of questions to be asked. I don't know.
Don't think about it too much.
Yeah. Master Joe 09 says, I'm from the days long ago when you had to shave off your stash. In reference to
He's
Mr.
very
Who.
excited to see you, James.
Yeah, he's not been around for a while. And he's surprised that you're still here. I'm surprised that you're still here, to be honest. But
Me too. Me too. Where are you reading this?
From the
this
YouTube
is
chat.
on YouTube.
Oh, the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitch. I don't have the YouTube chat up.
Most people are on Twitch, to be fair, but there's the odd YouTuber. Simon DG, he's on YouTube. He says Amazon Prime is only €3 a month in Belgium, and I have to admit it's only about $5.99 in the UK. It's not that expensive.
For the year?
$7.99. No, not for the year.
But then you multiply
per
that
month.
times 12.
What are you guys smoking?
Yeah, it is pretty
You're saying it's
expensive,
$20 a year?
No, it's 100. It's 100, and it's gonna go up
39
a year.
It's going to be $139 a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Which,
saying
if you
it's
do
going
the
to
math,
$20
it's
a month.
about-
I was like, that's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's about $11 a month.
Scroll me, Danny O.
There we go.
Crispy A, love this series, but Morgan's reading kills Bronsols. I don't know what that
Oh, God,
is.
here we go.
I love it. I hope he starts talking like that all the time. Sure, please don't encourage him. Aw, please don't unturd term. Sorry.
Oh.
I would. What if I just got stuck one day and I couldn't help but talk like
Well,
that?
that's the danger. You don't realize you're rolling the dice every time with. It's only 1 out of 1,000,000 times, but it could happen to you. I had a friend growing up that was reading like a dummy, and then all of a sudden he talked like a dummy.
Pill, that's a hot episode. 1050. Did James seriously think you put shotgun shells into the barrel that you shoot from? The only issue I can see a failure to feed the shell if the loading spring becomes too loose on last 1 or 2 shells if you remove the peg. Yes. you can still fit more in there. But then a simple solution would be cycling shotgun barrel up, so the shell simply slides to receiver. You absolutely can do knives in RE3 remake, even do a full knife only run except a few cutscenes. Huh. Yeah. So he was talking about how we were talking about the plug and the shotgun keeps the
Now
shell
I'm even
count
more
down.
confused because it did sound like you were saying you could just put the last one down the barrel of the gun.
No.
I mean,
No. So on a shotgun, the top is the barrel, right? That's where the
the long hose at the end of it's the barrel, right?
The long hose
the
at the
whole
end of
thing
it.
is
Okay.
the barrel.
The
Yeah.
really stiff metal hose.
And you know how in most shotguns there's also a tube under it?
I did not know that.
There's 2 tubes.
I did not know that.
Like in a
Maybe in a
pump action,
double-barreled one.
the thing that you're pumping around, there is another thing at the bottom.
Okay, that I just
On a
thought that was
pump-
like
on
a
pump
wooden
action
thing.
shotgun, yeah. Because you got
Sure,
ones, you got
okay.
ones where you
So
put them in the barrel,
when
right?
When
And
you're
then you got-
feeding the shells in, they're going into that tube. And then
The
when you're
pumping
pumping,
tube?
yeah, the tube that you're pumping around, yeah. But the pump is actually working in action closer to your hand to eject the shell when you pump back, and then push a shell forward and in when you pump forward.
Okay, that makes. I gotta be honest. I'm just gonna have to get a pump action shotgun to see it for myself. 'Cause
inside
to
inside of that tube at the bottom, like, you know, if you live in a state like California and you're bird hunting or whatever, you're only allowed to have 3 shells in the gun.
Uh-huh.
So the inside of the tube there's a stick that stops it so you can put more shells in. But if you're in a zombie apocalypse, pull that bad dog out. You put as many shells as you can fit in there.
But if you want to be extra careful, you could put an extra stick down there so you only have one shell.
I guess, yeah, if you wanted to do that. So that's what he's talking about. El Scorcho, I love that James chooses the story cutscenes as the perfect time to ask Morgan questions like, are you excited for the new Lord of the Rings series? Come on, James.
Yeah, it's probably bad timing. In all fairness, something I was watching probably made me think of it.
You're watching... Wait, what?
Like,
You should be watching
Playing-
me play.
Well,
well, maybe you did something that felt very Lord of the Ringsy.
Well, we got the timestamp here.
Well, the Amazon Lord of the Rings series.
I don't know.
Yeah, he just there doesn't seem to be
Well.
anything specifically Lord of the Ringsy about this
Are you
situation.
excited about the Amazon Lord of the Rings series? Well, yeah,
He
it's like
just
kind of
seems-
like Mount Mordor when you jump down into the. It's similar.
I don't
Mr.
remember
Master
there being that much
J,
scaffolding,
009
but
is asking for a Gamefront and Demolition Ranch collab. I don't know Demolition Ranch. Let me find him. I'll find him.
we'd collab with anybody at this point. We're not fussy.
Whoa, Danny, play it cool. Come on.
I'm sorry, I passed on Joe Rogan just the other day. I
Oh
hope that
no,
was-
he's a gun guy. He's making a joke because I was talking about guns. I mean, I would go shoot guns. If someone wants me to go shoot guns at their ranch, I will absolutely do that.
I would be willing to.
No, if James is there, I'm out.
I've never done it, so I've also never made any mistakes.
Yeah.
I've never had a folly with a. I know never to point it at people.
I couldn't imagine you being like present and like paying attention the whole time.
Okay, so here we are. Nobody Saves the World, Part 2. Sparian says the music is very relaxing.
I assume by your background today, James, that you are advocating for more Nobody Saves the World.
Actually, I just used this because I was in a desperate moment needing a background, and it was one of the only files from the other day. I didn't have my hard drive plugged into my laptop, so I just needed something that was on my computer, so that's what I grabbed. But I would like to play through it. I just don't think people are very interested in it.
I suspect that's the same. So if we could get
There's
is a poll going, or like maybe just in the chat you can just push a Y or an N. Y for yes, let's do some more. N for now we're good.
you can. I was
James,
going.
are you in trouble?
No. Should I bring down the volume? Aaron's just in a work meeting. If you guys can hear it, I should probably bring my volume down.
We probably shouldn't broadcast Aaron's work meetings.
Oh, no.
But
Let me just bring my microphone down a little. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, no. Hey, listen, I have an idea. I was going to say, the comments for this, which we'll read in a second, seem to be much more positive about it than last week, where nobody really left a comment. But the view count is still quite low.
But I mean,
this is the thing. Like, the people who did watch it liked it, so maybe the people who didn't watch it should give it a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe they just haven't given it a fair crack of the whip. Also, apparently, Mitch has reviewed Nobody Saved the World on IGN. He did the review, allegedly.
He was live streaming Sifu the other day too, and Sifu looks so sick. I want to play that game really bad.
And then Elmono Mike says we should do a collab with someone called Lilia TV, because she's currently doing the Dark Souls walkthrough. I don't think that would be fair to her, because she probably needs like people who can give her, good advice.
We're like the biggest experts,
and
so we don't want to like make it too easy for her.
Yeah, we don't want to bring in the big guns on somebody's first playthrough. Yeah.
And she gets a lot more views than us. I don't think she'd want to collab with us. We're just babies.
Yeah. Well. Keneric86 would like us to continue the series, and also hopes that we're going to play Elden Ring as soon as it comes out, because it will probably help our channel grow a lot. They promise that every time we do a new series. But please play it together. It's 100 times more entertaining when you both play. Love you guys. Grinface. And it's true, I can confirm that we have pre-ordered Elden Ring. So
I think I'm going to have to get myself a copy of Elden Ring. And I don't feel too bad about it, because, if we're going to play it together,
family share.
How the hell are we going to family share at the same time?
It's true, you can't both play at the same time.
No, I don't even know how to co-op. So
it doesn't matter. I'm going to want this game anyways, and we're got to do co-op.
Servers are not going to work anyway.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, unless they fix it by the time it comes out, but there's not that many days left.
They have to fix it by that time.
They're going to push that release. I don't know what to tell you guys. That release is getting pushed.
I mean, when's it coming out? 25th? I think
it's going to get pushed.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going to release it while people
You think there's any Vegas bets going on for push or no push?
Oh, we should open up a gaming-related bookmakers. That's how we can make our millions.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, a gaming-related bookmakers? Yeah. What is that?
Like, who's going to buy Ubisoft next? Is it Microsoft? Is it Sony? Is it Tencent? Who knows? We can give odds Microsoft, 30 to 1.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I'd say, Tencent, maybe 15 to 1.
And maybe we make our own crypto coin that people use to bet.
Yeah, exactly. We can and then we can mint a bunch of NFTs, which we can then, use to destroy the planet. And we'll just sail off to Hawaii in a yacht.
Maybe we'll join Bezos on Mars.
Yeah, we can all move to Mars. It'd be great. This is okay. There we go.
Morgan doesn't want to share a planet with Bezos, so
financial year 2022 GameFront business plan has been settled.
I'm staying on this planet.
This planet's ruined.
Yeah, but once all you jerks leave, it'll be nice.
But who's going to tidy up all the mess?
We'll form anarchist collectives, and we'll make sure that the spaceships never come back. Our main goal will be shooting spaceships that try to come back out of the air.
Anyway, riddle me this, because Ken Eric 86, I think that's how you pronounce it. He says,
I think his name is Ken and his middle name is Eric, or they're two brothers that are twins and they were born in 86. One's named Ken and the younger brother by just minutes is Eric.
Okay, so Ken and Eric Oh no, he's actually in the chat right now. That's
He's here.
amazing.
He's in the chat, yeah.
Okay, sorry,
I'm gonna
Ken.
play together like you do Dark Souls, passing the controller style, James. So we don't need
Yeah.
2 copies. We
A
can family
pass and
share.
play. A pass and play. I was going to ask why you'd
pass
want
and
James
play.
to play it first. Would you not want to play at the same time? Are you
Me?
gonna wait? Yeah.
I've a lot. It's like it's like when you want to experience through your child's eyes. So like I could play it, but it would ruin it for him a little bit. I want to see it through his naivete.
Okay.
Well, I think that the nice thing is about me playing it first will be that I'm probably going to beat it really quick, flawlessly. And then Morgan can, poke around in it.
We might be able to double dip. Like James could be doing the playthrough on YouTube, and I could be streaming it, so I can stay ahead and.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
That's what I was thinking.
I have a question though on that point, Morgan. If you went
I'll
to
finish The Witcher by the 25th. No problem.
if you went to like an art gallery to see a world famous painting, I don't know, like the Mona Lisa or something for the very first time, you've never seen it before, and it's like one of the greatest works of art that's ever been created. And rather than just seeing it with your own eyes, you decided to look at this piece of art through a kaleidoscope that you've gotten out of a McDonald's Happy Meal. And that is your experience. That is your first experience with that masterpiece. Is that really what you want to do with Elden Ring, or do you want to see it, as intended?
Well, let me make this argument before you answer that, Morgan.
Okay.
Let's just say you got yourself a ticket to the Louvre, and you know that you're about to see the Mona Lisa. But when you get up there and you see it, it's probably just not, it's going to be so over your head unless you have me next to you to show you what makes it so special. And I can point out to you what she's looking at, because not a lot of people know.
Who's looking at?
Huh?
Wait, do you think
Mona
the Louvre is a
Lisa?
person? Oh, Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa is looking at something and smiling. And if you and I go together, and instead of just looking at the picture, you stand just behind me, look over my shoulder.
She's looking at you. Have you seen the Mona Lisa before?
I know what she's really looking at.
She's looking at me.
I mean, she's looking at like to camera. Yeah.
To camera.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know if they had cameras.
Well, I mean, from like a video perspective, like, yeah, she's looking to camera.
She's
looking
gone,
right at
she's
it.
broken the fourth wall. She's gone right down the barrel of the lens, and that's it. Done. She's crossed the line.
Maybe I'm thinking of Vigio the Destroyer from Ghostbusters 2, but I thought that it followed you wherever you walked when you it would look at you.
Yeah, Danny, why are you not playing this Pokemon game? Sorry to change gears.
Which Pokemon game is that? Sorry, the one on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, you're the only one of us with a Switch.
Yeah.
Unless Zach has it. Zach, why aren't you doing it? And why aren't you in here if you're on the chat?
I need to buy a capture card.
There might be people in his office.
Yeah. No, he'll be along, hopefully. But yeah, I need to buy the capture card. I will do that, and then I will start to stream some Switch games
immediately with your $3 Prime.
To be honest, I mean, I can afford it. I should probably just do that. I've been busy lately, or just not busy. Just whatever. I'll get around to it. It's on my list of things to do.
All right, that's
okay.
When you say that, I trust that you will do that.
Thank you. At least somebody does, or at least someone's naive enough to believe me. Asmid Overdose says that I like this game, but do some voices. It's why I like watching you guys do these type of. I have to admit, that's
perform.
Yeah, where's the improv, man?
Well, that's not improv first, but
you obviously you read in the script, I guess. I mean, you improv the.
It's called
the delivery.
It's the delivery. Okay. Yeah, I'll take. Okay. If we play another Nobody Saves the World, we can take that into account. I don't know for sure if it's going to win the vote of getting another video, thoh.
Yeah, not a single person has put a Y into either of the chats. And we haven't got any ends either, but
yes, and yes, Zach is back, Mr. Master Joe. He sleeps in late, you see, so he usually turns up very late.
Yeah,
you'll know when he's here because he'll just join and start screaming like randomly.
When the chaos comes, John Vigo, did not expect another one of these. I'm happy. Minecraft show reboot. Where were you 6 months ago?
Yeah, we already did
Tim
that.
Thornton picked this up just because of you guys really enjoying it. Please keep playing. Somebody email these guys. Nobody Saves the World and tell them that we want our cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's always nice when someone picks up a game because they enjoyed watching us play it.
Well, honestly, that's the hope a lot, especially with these games. Well, this one, if you have Game Pass, is free. But like, just to get people to be like, "Oh, this isn't a game I'd typically have even checked out." I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's funny because you played Mafia Definitive Edition a few weeks ago,
Mhm.
and I'd been meaning to play it for ages and ages. But once I watched you play it, I was like, okay, I really want to play it now. So I've been playing that over the weekend.
Really?
So yeah, there you go. That is your influence at work.
Elmano, the question is, should we continue Nobody Saves the World, or should we use our efforts for something else? Oh, wait. We skipped the second comic.
We didn't read it out
GameFront Night,
verbatim.
Smorg said on Twitch he thinks James should play Elden Ring first, but I think most of the fans would prefer of them play together. That's what he's talking about in the chat. Been a fan of the channel and Adventure Bits for many years. Appreciate all the content from you guys. You deserve way more subs. Agreed.
I think we covered that. I think we covered the answer.
We covered the content. We might not have read word for word
we
the
didn't read it
message,
word for
but
word,
we
yeah.
have
Now we've done
certainly
it.
honored
Oh,
it now.
Yes, we've done that now.
It's the one night we can read it. He's been a fan for years
Mhm.
of the one true channel, the Adventure Bits, and I think that the nicest, like, we can read his comment out for him.
So Crispy AI says M rather than a Y or an N. And then
Yeah.
Zach kind of comes in with a hot M. So everyone's just saying M.
Mr.
which-
Master
maybe-
says Y on YouTube, but he hasn't seen the videos
Okay.
because he said he just came back.
He's just come back, but he says why. Well, you know, we got to count it. We got to count it. You know, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, someone asked about Minecraft, didn't they? The Minecraft show. Yeah, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Was it a year ago? It was probably a year ago, nearly. It was a long.
It's probably a year ago.
it's-
I
it's
still
crazy.
love Minecraft. It's just
Me
like,
too.
When we get together to play it, it's just like raw chaos. I don't know why.
It's Oh, when we should still do the occasional special because I wanted to do that last year and we just didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe we start doing holiday specials. We can set up little places for like doing like the nativity or like.
This is what I
Something like
wanted
that.
to do. Like at Christmas, I wanted to do a Christmas special where we built a Christmas scene.
Oh, that
In-
would have
in
been
this-
so sweet.
In like
Yeah.
we find the snow biome and then anyway it doesn't matter because we didn't do it. So
Yep. But I mean, the holidays keep coming up. It's called tentpole programming. Like we can, like whatever the next holiday is.
hey,
we can do that.
Valentine's Day's
Not-
coming up.
Not Valentine's Day.
No,
That's
no,
too
no.
soon.
So scrap that. Yeah, it's not like we could just take an hour out today and record it. But it's all good. It's all good.
Well, we have to build a thing. We have to get all like Valentine's Day themed skins. Like there would be.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Yeah.
Now this is an exciting one. What is it? Blamage
Not really.
It's
This game is so good. This is one maybe my favorite game of the year. Can this win game of the year?
No.
already give that
No. It's not
They
even a
already give that-
contender.
They already give that out, or does it already win it?
I mean, it's
So
going to be tough
Crispy
to beat.
AI says, "Damn, James got smoked." I did get smoked, but it was like really bad. It was the worst loss I think I've ever taken in a game. But the problem was you intuitively picked the controls and the game up so quick that I was losing so fast I never was able to even figure out what buttons to push.
It's true. It's
Whatever white noise you just made, I don't care, man. Gamefront VODs, does James even jam?
I do jam.
I prefer,
Does
you
it
know,
like it?
a nice breakfast marmalade to jam, but that's just me. It's Mr. Master Joe's lucky day today, you know, because he really misses having those community Minecraft servers like we had back in the day. Well, you know, if you go to minecraft.gamefront.com, or if you type that into Minecraft, like you go and add server and you put in minecraft.gamefront.com, and you can do it on either the Java or the Bedrock, and it just works. So there you go.
Just works.
And if you go to Discord,
And I go on there probably once every couple weeks.
at
Do you?
least.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
So
play
do
with my little brother sometimes for a couple hours at a time.
Oh,
And
that's
sometimes I'm just helping him get his friends over to the same spot. They are far away from society in hopes that there's no clashes between my brother and people that are older than 13 years old.
It's very random because it's like
So
it's
you're-
almost like
you're
a
hiding
third,
the kids.
Yeah, it's almost like a third community that we've got now because we've got like the YouTube stuff where everyone hangs out, and they're a completely separate bunch of people to the people who like to download and upload the mods on the website, who are a completely separate bunch of people to people who like to use the Minecraft server, where there's just a bunch of other people who are in there. But if you go to discord.gg/gamefront, or the link is in the description, there's a channel for the Minecraft as well. That's the community aspect. I'm done now.
Does the Java and the Bedrock just continually get more and more different, or does the Bedrock one get updated from Java when we do backups?
They just go in their own separate. So they started off with the same.
So it's like an alternate universe over there.
Yeah, pretty much. So the Java's
Do you
got.
remember the Minecraft show?
I do. I love the Minecraft show. I'd love to do it
switched
again.
over, and we were like, "Oh, we're in an alternate." It doesn't matter.
Well, I just figured because there was a lot of times where there was problems with the loadings of things. I thought maybe we lost I thought that it was just getting updated with the Java. I didn't know anybody was on the Bedrock version.
I have to admit, it's a mess. The Bedrock version, I think Adrian's in there and Radioactive Lobster goes in there and a few others and I love that one as well because it's got ray tracing. So when you do the ray tracing,
that's why I don't have ray tracing.
You do now on your new laptop, surely.
Yeah, but I'm not using the Bedrock one. I'm using Java.
Yeah, you're just not on Java. Try the Bedrock. When you see the lights shining through the colored glass for the first time, you won't go back. It's amazing. It just looks so good.
El Scorcho, I applaud whoever made this thumbnail. That's how you get them clicks.
Yep. When you just
yeah, you have really upped our thumbnail game.
Yeah, those thumbnails are
titles.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
We're big fans.
This one is very clickbaity. You know, can James beat Morgan? It's like a dangling glimmer of hope that just very quickly proved to be a lie.
Dashed him. Pelagius, Morgan, as Morgan, and James Jammers. This is the true air hockey, volleyball, tennis, the hair hockenball in this.
This was really fun. Shake Eggs says, James got beat so hard he couldn't even do what he does best, trash talking. Yeah. That's like an oxymoron. This was really fun. James couldn't do his thing.
It was really fun to watch you get shut down so hard that you couldn't perform your main function.
Yeah. And then Amazing Jay says, I'd like to see James try and learn the buttons. It was clear by the halfway point that one player understood the mechanics and one didn't. Thank you. I mean, that's all. I should do some rehearsals and then have a rematch.
I beg you to practice this game and then come at me again.
All right.
You should let me know when and where.
I will let you know when and where.
Okay. Redland, I adore the Switch copy of the original. I fear ever playing Morgan. I kind of want this game now.
If he has the Switch copy of the original,
I'm gonna have to give it another try, and play it some more. My biggest problem with it is it's such a short court that like you really have to be so fast. Like it would be really nice if it had a long field so you could make it to where you wanted to get before the frisbee got there.
Yeah.
I have to admit, it looked a bit too fast paced for me. I think maybe you and I should play, James. We'll probably be more on each other's level. And then,
we'd probably be good practice for each other before going against Morgan.
You would just then smoke us anyway.
I wish they could let you play 2-on-1. I'd take both of you guys at the same time.
Wow. That's fighting talk right there.
It really is.
Noises.
Ooh, Mr. Master Joe 09 subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much for the sub and welcome back. What a fun morning. He just shows up and all of a sudden all of his stuff is back. It's great.
It's great. I want to say that paparazzi is probably my favorite video, possibly ever, but at least of this year that I've seen. Just before you go into the comments and read, all these naysayers and all this stuff, I just want to say I think this is a good game, essentially.
It was pretty fun. My friend tried to play this game, and she was playing it on Xbox, and it wouldn't recognize, like, there was a problem on the Xbox version. So I don't know if that's been happening to other people or if that was just an isolated incident.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not customer support, but I just,
Yeah.
The concept in general is quite good. It reminded me of
It was,
Pokemon Snap kind of vibe, where you've got the music, which was very kind of 90s sort of hip hop, not hip hop, but like pop kind of bouncy music. It reminded me of that kind of Pokemon Snap kind of thing.
Pokemon Snap was like a real groundbreaking game. I mean, a lot of people played it, but I don't know if it got the full recognition that it deserved. Because there isn't another game like that, right? At the time.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it was definitely redeemed name generator.
And Zach is a real boy, calls himself now Pooh Town.
Zach, your name is Pooh Town? That's weird.
Well,
That's very strange.
That's a weird name for you.
I never really understood the name generator.
Basically, if someone uses it, you have to call yourself that for the rest of the stream, or until someone else redeems another one.
So who's that name
Remember
for?
when we called you Jimmy?
I don't like it, but I think it's better than Pooh Town. That's for sure.
I'll be honest.
I hope
Zach
that's not for me.
This is
No, he named himself Pooh Town.
yeah. Well, that's the weird thing. He's not even on the stream, so why would he?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. But I yeah, Mikey set that up. You see, so you'd have to ask him. I don't actually know.
Well, he just cleared it up. I am Pooh Town is what Zach says.
There was some
Nice.
kind of editing issue with paparazzi, and instead of Zach letting us know in the Discord server, he publicly shamed us.
Yeah, that's nice. Kind of him. Very kind
real
of him.
Good team player. The video starts. Great quality control, guys. Crispy A. $50 doesn't go far with James. If you don't know, that's how much he gets paid per video to edit. Zach is a real boy. The odd thing is, I assume, an obvious fix, but James refuses to create new sequence or file. It's tough stuff, but adorable at the same time. Basically, he's our grandpa.
I don't know what he means to create a new sequencer file. I don't think that helps. Here's why that happens, and it's a mistake on my part. But I'm usually editing a whole bunch of stuff. When I had put this up, it was like over a week ago, and I had edited a bunch of stuff. So I move it forward in the timeline, or what I do is I chop off the stuff before we start recording, like when we're getting ourselves into the game. So there's a little bit of blank space. Then I find where a good spot is to chop and put the intro where it like has the green screen is like the explosion. Then I put those things together, and what I need to do is Control A and slide the whole thing to the beginning. But it looks like it's at the beginning from a distance because the video's an hour long and it's just a couple seconds. And then sometimes I forget. So that is my fault, and it's a bad thing. But I don't think having a new sequence would help. That's not. It's because I'm putting the green screened intro in between is when I make the mistake.
Nick Hanley, Zach, at least the volume is consistent in this one. I have to be honest, though, these toddler videos are a little tiresome. If GameFront wants to move to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, that's fine. Just don't pander for Patreons. 10-year-olds usually don't have money to spend. I personally would rather watch you guys play Dying Light 2. The guys just need to pick a lane. Going from dropping F-bombs and Dark Souls to taking puppy pictures in Cartoon Land is just a really large gap. I'm not being mean here. I am genuinely trying to help. I'm not sure this kind of video will expand your viewership much. Sorry to be brutal. Oh, man.
That hurt. But it got pretty good views. Like when you compare it to like in the big scheme of things, it certainly wasn't less views, was it?
Yeah, I would say, well, because we are like making videos from multiple sources, but essentially new release games that are coming out on Xbox or Steam or whatever. We're going to be playing a lot of different things. If this kind of stuff isn't your stuff, skip it. We're still going to be making Dark Souls videos. But
and like we would love to play Dying Light, but realistically, like if we didn't know we were gonna like Dying Light and didn't know we were gonna play through it, the problem would be is we're dropping $60 in a game that maybe we do one video for. So these other games are free, and if we don't like them, we sure as shit don't have to go back to them. But if we like it and people also like it, then maybe we go through the game, such as Nobody Saves the World. But it doesn't look like that's lining up quite the right way either. But we're kind of throwing a lot of darts in the air and hoping that we could run out of the way, and then they hit the bullseye on the lawn.
You know
what I mean?
that's a pretty good description. Well, and hopefully we will be making more. So there's going to be like the content map, if you will. Like hopefully when Lego Star Wars comes out, I will start making actual like tutorial videos for that game when it comes out. So we are going to be doing lots of different types of content. So just prepare yourselves mentally, emotionally, physically for that.
Yes, change will come.
Yes.
I always liken it to, and I've said this before, it's a channel, right? So whenever you tune into most TV channels, it's not like every single show is the same show over and over again. There's like a variety of different shows, and you'll tune into some things, and some things you just don't want to watch, and you'll tune in somewhere else. That's fine. That's just how channels work, right? So yeah. So I just want to, and also I just want to defend this game because I just like the dogs. Did you see that dog do the sick 360 off the top of the half pipe?
That was a pretty cool move.
Who doesn't like this game?
I mean,
come on now.
By the time we got to the back end of this video, like we all kind of agreed that the game was trash.
Oh yeah, it's a trash game. But sometimes trash games like Farming Simulator, like that's a fun one. That's trash. Some of the trash games are the best.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
I think this is a fun video.
I'm sure that what Nick doesn't realize is he was just about to play the game, but we saved him the trouble. He thought paparazzi was his style, but because he saw our video, he saved himself the time of installing it, downloading it, playing it.
We wasted 30 minutes, so you didn't have to.
Yeah,
that's how that works.
Ruben 714. I thought you will do that for real. Disappointed. Yeah.
He means Morgan shoots dogs.
Yeah.
Is that what he's?
You want me to do that? Take me out to your uncle's dog ranch where you guys are doing that, and I'll shoot a gun.
You would never. You would never.
If they're gonna eat it, what's the difference between like a cow or something?
Oh well, if they're gonna eat it, but I thought
no,
you would.
No,
I just didn't think that you were interested in partaking in it.
James, this is a trap. Don't fall for the trap. Just stop.
So
okay.
So yeah, I'll show up at your place later, and I'll kill Punker, and then you can eat him.
Oh no! First of all, she's a girl. Doesn't matter. But I am not going to eat Punker. We've spent too much money on her.
It's like Wagyu.
Yeah, but I've been massaging that Wagyu for a long time. But the truth is, when she dies of natural causes, that's when I'm going to eat her.
Aaron's gonna throw something at your face.
Moving swiftly on. Mistake Ends just says 28 minutes and 51 seconds for some reason.
Let's see it.
Why not? Because I love the dogs. So
this game sucks.
Oh, it's just you saying this game sucks. Okay, I mean, fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
That was the moment I stopped having fun. I was having fun up until 28:51. I was having a blast. I guess that's the moment I was like, "Oh, nope."
Oh.
All right, Pelagius is right. He says, unless you have a hardcore dog fetish or need to make a video to fill in a content gap, I don't know why anyone would play it willingly.
It's a harsh, man. I mean, okay, I admit that maybe playing this paparazzi game to a crowd of mostly Dark Souls fans is a juxtaposition. It's a contrast. But
I think that's funny too.
It's fun. That is why it's kind of funny, actually. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Danny, will you do a completionist run of this and 100% the whole thing?
Yeah, for sure. I'd do that.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's one of those games where it's just if you want to if you're doing a just chatting thing, I would happily stream that for 2 hours. and just chat away to the chat while just randomly taking pictures of dogs. It's a very chill.
I love it.
It's a very chill thing, and sometimes that's what you need, right? You just need. I don't want to think. I
Yeah.
just want to relax, chill out, cute dogs, camera. Let's go.
So you have a
mean-
hardcore dog fetish.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go that far.
You're the first one.
I'm more of a cat person than dogs, to be honest. I mean, he doesn't like.
I like dogs too. I babysat
nice
a dog
dogs.
all weekend. It was the best.
There you go.
Mr. Master
playing
Joe
the game in real life.
09.
Yeah, I take so many pictures of him.
Mr. Master Joe 09 in the Twitch chat right now has just
having a
logged
moment.
onto the server. He's playing Minecraft. He's on the set of the Minecraft show. I'm jealous. That sensation of just for the first time in years logging in and seeing everything frozen in time like a mosquito in amber with the DNA of a dinosaur. It's a good feeling.
Wait, are you playing with RTX for the first time too, as well?
I don't know if he
All
is.
this?
I don't know if he is.
He'll let us know. Well, either way, get Paparazzi. It's available on Xbox.
This game sucks.
Get that. This game
See,
sucks.
GamerWorld.net gets it. I enjoy watching you guys play silly/bad games because I can laugh at how bad the game is and your frustration with them.
Yeah.
That's the comedy. That's the thing. Like it's like the train station renovation. I enjoyed that.
Oh,
Not
man.
because it was a good game, but because of the comedy that you can mine from it. Because it's such a bad game. It's like things are so bad they become good again. That's. Well, Paparazzi is a genuinely good game. That's not a bad game. That
I can't wait till Danny is just streaming it.
I will forget the Nintendo Switch thing. That's been cancelled. We're just doing Paparazzi live streams.
Let's
And
read the
here's-
Windjammer comments again.
No, I think we're good on the Windjammer comments.
So this is Windjammers 2. With Crispy AI. Damn, James
Oh
got
my
smoked.
God.
James got
Oh,
smoked.
damn, man.
You
James
know,
got
it's
smoked.
just it's so telling that this little tiny video that's only less than 20 minutes is the highlight of your life because it's the first time you've been on the same tier as me in a video game, Morgan.
Oh, you felt like we were on the same tier during that video?
Well, you just not quite the same tier. Okay, so that's the first time ever you've been way better than me. So, just move on.
Okay.
Crispy AI wants to request me playing the game Airplane Mode. What's Airplane
Never heard of
Mode?
that.
Never heard of that, yeah.
I'll look it up.
I don't know.
Is it anything to do with the movie Airplane? Because that's a fantastic movie.
It is a great movie.
Such a good
Pelagius on Danny Souls with Morgan. Oh, Morgan joined this one.
Yeah.
Pelagius says, full course episode. Nice. Really good job. Hope that multiplayer part will be restored soon since that was fun.
I
What does
hope
that
so
mean?
too. Well, the multiplayer. So in this episode, Morgan kind of derailed the situation slightly.
What? I saved you.
You derailed it. But I mean, not necessarily in a bad way. But everyone said you derailed it. Zach was angry, by the way. We've caught up since then. Basically, I went and invaded a bunch of people to get a bunch of humanity so that I could just kindle a bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
And just to catch you up, the first invasion, I think,
Perfect.
was basically the guy was AFK, so we just killed him. the second invasion, we found the guy, and I was just going blow for blow with him, and then he killed me, but he had a sliver of health left, and then an arrow hit him in the back, and he died, and it gave me the victory. So that was the
perfect.
Nice.
So that was the second invasion. It was disgusting, to be honest. Even by my standards, it was low. And then then the third invasion, basically I found this guy. I'm literally for about 15 solid minutes of just clink, 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 just like going
two chinks.
nowhere. It was just ridiculous. Until eventually I just lost the will to live and let him finish me off effectively. So that's kind of how this went. But obviously now the multiplayer's down because of the hacking
Yeah, that
stuff.
sucks. I'm going to be right back.
Oh,
Gotta use the
that's-
restroom.
that's-
Sorry.
Okay,
Hi,
mate.
James.
No, here's the description.
You loved my
Danny,
story
here's the
so much I've
description
moved into...
From airplane mode. Airplane mode delivers all the thrills of a real-time 6-hour commercial airline flight in coach. At least you've got a window seat.
in
Buckle up.
coach.
It's a flight simulator where you're a passenger
So you basically just sit in, not even first class, but you're in coach on a red eye, just sat there looking out the window.
Yep.
The
And
clouds.
you get fed and got brought drinks. Reviews.
Okay.
What it's attempting to do, it does flawlessly.
I can believe that. It reminds me of. Do you remember Desert Bus? So there was a game. So Penn and Teller, Penn and Teller, the magicians.
Yeah.
They
Are
made.
they both magicians?
I think so. I think they're a double act.
Yeah,
I think that's how that works. Yeah. So Penn and Teller.
Ella refuses to say.
Hey.
Oh my god.
So
There he is.
Here he is. Here we go. The chaos has died.
Hey,
So-
ha-cha-cha.
He showed up to complain about my coaching, huh?
I saw Penn and Teller live once in
Nice.
Vegas.
They are good. I love.
Yeah,
Penn
they're
and Teller.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
they
saw.
are good folks.
Why am I forgetting his name? The guy that smashes watermelons.
Oh, Gallagher?
I saw Gallagher in Vegas live.
That's pretty cool. The good Gallagher, right?
Not his cousin or whatever. No, yeah.
It was
the
like his
actual Gallagher.
brother, I think.
Before he passed. Yeah, I was a kid. It was great.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
I always loved him because besides just being, obviously, you're hoping to get that front seat, so you're getting watermelon or whatever the crazy stuff you did. He's kind of like the first Carrot Top because he had so many like props,
Yeah, he was a prop comic.
but he was like actually funny.
Yeah.
You talking about Gallagher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway, Desert Bus.
All right, gotta go.
Okay, bye guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
I thought I could make it to the end of the stream, but too much coffee.
Well, I'm not even going to finish my story. He's gone.
Wait, did Morgan did go?
No, Morgan's gone now. He's like, if you go, he always follows you, and I've noticed this trend. And I don't know if it's
Yeah,
like
It's like a lost puppy.
yeah.
He's just a lost puppy.
You know what? I think that what it is that we realize if one person has now taken a break, then we can go for a long time. But if you are sitting here having to go to the bathroom, you start dancing and you are thinking, okay, this is gonna wrap up pretty soon. But I don't know. I think we'll survive.
It's the way LA people act. They're like, oh, if he's leaving, I'm leaving.
Oh,
He
it's
will
such a
not
deal.
outshow me. I must go get a cup of coffee or some Totino's pizza rolls.
Oh, Totina's pizza rolls.
Mind you, I guess Morgan would be eating like the Amy's version that's vegan.
Amy's pizza rolls
Yeah.
doesn't sound very good.
It
But actually,
doesn't.
Amy's does have like really good enchiladas.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I have in the freezer
like-
from him.
Are they?
Yeah,
vegan?
they are
I don't think they are.
Oh, they aren't?
All
I thought
Amy's-
all of
I
Amy's
know
stuff. Maybe it's just
No.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
Some stuff's vegan, some stuff's vegetarian.
Yeah, those enchiladas are amazing.
'Cause they do have a vegan enchilada, I think, where it's just like black beans and corn and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we at?
So
Full course episode. I hope so too. Okay, Mojave Night. Did we read this one?
no, we were.
Good
Yeah.
luck getting that tail. You trying to catch a piece of tail in this video?
Mm-hmm.
Well, remember, this is how you get a weapon from bosses' tails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this which one did you
Yeah,
use?
Chris this is a fool's errand. Whatever you're
well-
attempting to do right now, it's not gonna
Well,
work.
no. I think we were talking about, because it's your guys' video, Seep the Scaleless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's an easy one to get, I feel.
Well,
Or was.
I was attacking
Because
his
it's
belly,
a big fucking tail.
and I believe if you watch back the footage, that my coach was saying, "Attack the belly, attack the belly." There was no talk of tails.
No.
There was no talk of tails during that boss fight.
No, your boss or your teacher was being a good teacher and he didn't spoil things for you.
Oh, okay.
So he was just
okay,
like, oh,
yeah.
attack the belly? I guess you could do that. You could attack the belly.
Well, he didn't say it like that. He specifically gave me an explicit instruction.
What is the weapon
No.
anyways? He probably doesn't even want it.
Yeah,
Right,
I
it's
only
just-
want a
it's-
Claymore. Claymore for life.
It's
boys.
for purists.
More for life.
Claymore for life. Anyway, Zach
Oh.
I'll be a boy says it's a.
You show me some respect. This is my fifth month subbing to this gosh darn channel.
Yes, is this the first time the four of us have been together this year?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know about this year, but maybe.
Can't remember.
But maybe.
Maybe not.
Oh.
It's
Did
a blue.
I feel like there was
golem.
one
It was
time
like
this
Great
year
Sword?
that
I did
Zach
not
had
know
to be
that.
quiet. He had to be quiet at the office and was there.
And yeah, I think I joined in one time real quickly. So same with today. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What's this blue column business? I was a bit confused by it all.
What?
Well, you say
It's a blue
It's a
golem.
blue golem, but I don't know what is a
Well, if you
you
click
golem.
on it, I'm sure we would see a blue golem.
we could-
I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure.
no.
No.
You guys
We're talking about where he needs to go next.
Yeah, and you're saying it's a gold
yeah.
golem, and I'm saying it's a blue golem.
Oh,
and he does have to go kill a gold golem, or did he already do that?
You guys did that like earlier in the video, right after you guys wasted 30 minutes of people's time invading people.
Is the gold golem? You know those
He needed
transparent
souls.
things.
What are you talking
I wish
about?
I was
I'm
there.
not
I would
getting
alt
into this.
forward
I'm not
so
getting
quickly.
into this because for whatever coaching you've done up until this point, he had no humanities left. What have you been doing?
Most of the fires he can go to are kindled.
I give you the kids almost every weekend, and they come back hungry every time. Zero humanities.
No, I mean, unfortunately, this kid is, well, I don't know which one of us is most, I guess it's 50-50, dude. Like, the genes are bad. The brain no work good. Guy doesn't remember anything. He walks.
maybe you need
off
Uncle
edges,
James to
cliffs.
come in and straighten things out. Is what it sounds like.
I'm
Yeah,
starting
James,
to
I
scream, and I
welcome
can't
you.
scream. I have to be quiet.
Oh, this is my favorite time when Zach can't yell.
Damn it. I already feel I gotta go.
He can't communicate without yelling. This is why we broke up in the first place.
Picture him like in a cubicle, and there's somebody like elbow distance away both sides. And he's just
I'm
shouting.
really close.
And like they look at him when he yells at us, but they have no idea what our side of the conversation is. They probably think he's like day trading or something.
A psychopath. I'm fucking Christian Bale from American Psycho. Oh God.
All right, the Dark Genius says, Danny Souls, yay! Also, Morgan has indeed completely derailed you. Also, it's not a gold golem in the archives beginning that has the item Morgan's after, but a standard blue one. There is a gold golem down in the forest pre-Crystal Cave, though, that you will have an important character for Onion Knight's story, Onion Daughter. I didn't know that was the Onion Daughter. His story can also be progressed, same word, if you head down to the Poison Swamp at the bottom of Blighttown, where he shall sit for a while.
Good job, James. You really bludgeoned that comment to death.
No, I made maybe one mistake.
I have an
You killed
important
it.
question. So you know the gold thing that we killed, just outside of the
Yeah.
forest. Is he saying that has something to do with the Onion Knight's quest?
Yep.
Okay.
He's saying you didn't talk. You talked to the lady down there, right? After killing that thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the Onion Knight's daughter,
I
apparently.
didn't know
Okay,
that. That's
I didn't know that.
Ulasile.
So Ulasile is the Onion Knight's daughter. Is that right?
And Ulasile's botnet is the guy who watches the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sparion, thank you for the sub.
Yes,
Welcome
thank
to
you.
the party, pal.
It's been sub-central today. It's great. Yeah. Anyway, I watched back actually, and things that I definitely need to do. One is the Onion Knight. We need to make sure we don't lose track of the Onion Knight's quest. It's very important to me on a personal level that we make sure that we see through the Onion Knight stuff. And then apparently Big Hat Logan's got a quest thing we need to look at as well. And then
Yeah, you got to go back and say what's up to him.
yeah, no one cares about that.
Oh
dude.
God, is he still at the Duke's archives?
I think he
Yeah.
might be. Yeah, we did. We got the
So
key,
that
but we didn't let
you-
him out. So
I don't know if
that's
it's too late though. Is it not too late since we killed the boss?
We don't know.
There's
I
only
wouldn't
one way
even
to
know.
find out. We'll have to go back and check, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's gonna be such a slog.
It's true.
It's fine.
And then I think we need to do like the other. I don't know what they're called. Tickets.
The DLCs,
Things, not the DLCs. The four
Tickets.
the four
The
shiny
tickets?
things.
Kings?
Chaos
The four
Emeralds.
kings?
I don't know.
Did you say
ticket?
ticket or
I'm-
ticket?
Ticket.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
Charlie, get
ticket.
the words out.
Someone left a comment somewhere about this, but apparently
about
I,
the
About
tickets.
Tickets?
apparently
What the heck's a
see,
ticket?
I don't know, like a thing with your name on it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I
You
don't
have
know.
hold on, hold on,
bro,
hold on.
stop talking.
Apparently,
Stop making words come out of your mouth.
We killed Seath the Scaleless, and he had the 1st
Uh-huh.
one
Yeah.
of the 4 things that I apparently need to collect.
The tickets.
Oh no
Lord
no no!
Souls.
He's thinking
Lord
of
Souls.
the primordial. What? There's four souls that are different than other ones.
Yeah,
There's a big one.
special
'cause
souls.
I got it. He's thinking the
I think what he's trying to get out of his mouth is dickets.
Well, oh God, is it?
Wait, can we get a shirt that just says Dickets on it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Whatever. I know what I mean. Anyway,
takes one ticket to ride this thing.
Who's got a ticket to ride? All right, Zachary Bell. Why don't y'all do a Dark Souls 1 community fight club? Well, first of all, we don't talk about that. It would be a fun way to get better and do something with the viewers. Also, if you do more invasions, let them swing once or twice and throw out a parry.
All good advice. I would do that. We should do a community fight club.
Mhm.
Once the servers get back up, obviously.
Danny Souls, Danny King. Good content like always. 38-35. James technique sneaking from behind with his shield up. That sure cracked me up.
You guys, just in case you didn't know, the Dickets are called Lord Souls.
Lord Souls. That's
Is
what
my
I'm
mic
thinking
not
of.
working? Lord Souls.
Get triggered.
Lord Souls.
Otherwise-
No, but
His
it
face
sounds
is
way
all right.
nicer when Ken Eric says
But
it.
anyway.
Okay, that's true.
Ooh, look who's having a hair day.
I want to know what this. Yeah, you were very almost with the emo sort of swipe over there. It's-
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it's Rivers Como.
These clamshell things, man, ridiculous. Anyway,
Nice.
They're very strong. James, is Tree your nephew? Asking for the server.
Is Tree my nephew?
No, that's tree giraffe is definitely not. He's definitely not James's nephew. I
Well, we
mean,
don't want to
now-
use the word definitely because there's a lot of things up in the air in the world that you just never know for sure. But there's no evidence to say that Tree is my nephew.
Yeah,
I think
everybody is
the
James's
fact that
nephew.
I think that Tree is a she is like kind of the main piece of evidence that goes against it.
How dare
sure.
you?
So,
Sure.
I
How
mean,
dare you, sir?
she would be your niece at best. I mean, no, I mean, I'm just stating a fact. I mean, what do you want me to say?
No, the only person that my little brother's on the Java server, and his name I believe is, I don't remember what it was. Maybe Jacob Bean.
Yes,
I don't know.
That sounds
I don't
about
remember
right.
what his name is.
And what's his
Yeah.
location? I'll burn his
I
village
mean,
to the ground.
it's far away, and it's hard
Well,
for
I've got mod powers. I'll fly out there and burn it all to the ground.
Don't do that. Come on.
Nice.
You know
He's
how
just
I
trying to
get
be. He's just trying to be a good kid.
Hey, it's a lesson he's got to learn in this world.
Right. Well, that's fucking
You're gonna
dark
get
too.
griefed.
Mistake ends. Wow, more PvP kills than the entire expert walkthrough.
I was going to ask that
Yes.
question. Is it true that you never once did an invasion ever?
Yeah,
I never once did an invasion, and I never once killed an invader.
that's
Still to this day, I have never been able to win a single invasion fight.
Brutal, man. Brutal.
High five.
That's wild. Even
It's
accidentally.
not wild. It's awful. It's terrible. It's embarrassing.
I bet there's some sort of footage of you accidentally. You didn't notice someone invaded, and they maybe fell to their death
Fell
or
off of-
something.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Even in that's just in Dark Souls 1 though. In Dark Souls 3 you've killed an invader, right?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been able to rise up and be able to defeat an invader. I can't remember it. I feel like I would have the date and time tattooed on my arm.
Whoa, okay.
Elmano Mike, Danny Souls, Danny King, good content like always. 3835 James's technique.
I mean,
season from
I read
behind
that,
with his
Morgan.
shield up.
Y-
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
And you read the next one.
Yeah, I thought I was reading the next Elmano Mike one.
It's this Elmono Mike
Okay.
you want
Just-
to read. Yeah.
Your response was so long-winded. To comment. Very fun video from the cheesy invasion. Zach would not agree. Up to the scaleless dragon. Danny, my boy, enjoy the game and worry later about Zach. Just work on your distance management.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't
Swing and a miss.
We can't run around worrying about how mad Zach is gonna get because Zach is gonna
Yeah.
get mad no matter what we do.
Actually,
Yeah.
I know.
Live in the real world.
I know I said he got angry before, but he wasn't as angry as I thought he would be about the whole thing.
Well, that's because you're becoming numb to it.
I think he found it more funny about how bad it was rather than being angry. So I don't know. I can see on his face.
It's like a
that-
good cheesy pizza. It's a
Yes.
nice slice of cheese pizza.
It's like that really bad, 10 cheese pizza that you get from Costco. It's that kind of situation.
Jesus. 10 cheeses?
Have you ever
People
seen-
love that pizza.
Have you ever seen like?
I mean,
a Co-
I would
you ever
love
seen,
it.
Like,
I
the
can't even
Costco
name
pizza?
10 cheeses, though.
Where
was
it's
gonna say,
basically
If
just
cheese
like
on it, I'm gonna be
name-
pissed.
You can
Yeah.
name 10 cheeses.
Not that would go on a pizza.
no.
Unless you start reaching out to cottage cheese and blue cheese.
It's less
cream
10 different
cheese.
types of cheese rather than just 10 layers of cheese.
slices.
It's just
10
you ever seen
slices of American cheese laid across.
It's just basically a slab of calories with grease and then all the cheese. It's that kind of pizza.
I'll take it.
I'm sure.
Yeah, sign me up.
I'll take 10.
Could you imagine how disgusting a cheese pizza if it was just like American craft cheese in like slices laid out on the top? Oh my god!
That's
it just
exactly
is
it.
so disgusting.
It's 10 slices of.
Wow. A single slice of cheese pizza from Costco contains 760 calories. 40%
Yeah, but that
of your
slice of
daily
pizza
value
is
of
like
fat,
size of
75%
a
of your
child.
daily value of saturated fat.
Yep.
And at 1,500 milligrams of sodium.
See, I told you I wasn't making up. That is your
So
calorie
you gotta water
intake.
it down.
Yeah, that is your Danny Souls calorie intake information. Every episode you watch, that's what you're doing to your body. Just be warned.
Oh,
The Amazing Jays says that since there seemed to be some confusion on what to do, there you go. I knew there was a comment about this. Danny still has 3 more Lord Souls to find in the base game. Seath was only one of the 4. And there are 5 steps remaining to the Onion Knight quest.
Ooh,
You need to do all of his remaining possible quest lines before you get to Lost Izalith, or you will prematurely end his quest. We must not do that. It's very important that we complete the Onion quest. The Onion quest?
guys,
The Onion Knight
I've-
quest. You got to go.
Some updated news on the Costco pizza.
oh,
There's only
okay.
2 types of cheese on it. It's mozzarella and Parmesan. 80% mozzarella, 20% 10-month aged shredded Parmesan.
Cool. That was
Glad
that
we
was-
sorted that out.
That was important to know. One of his final quest lines is in Lost Izalith, but I'm 99% pretty sure you miss it if you go there without completing his precursor quest lines. Furthermore, Big Hat Logan has a quest line. You may not want to complete it 100% because it costs some souls in the end. But you did get the key to let him out of his jail cell in the Duke's archives in the last episode, but you just didn't bother to release him in case it's on your to-do list to advance his quest. There you go.
so can I just ask for a little math help here? 99% pretty sure. So 100% pretty sure would probably be like 70%, right? But what is 99% pretty sure? Okay, I guess we don't need that answer, but-
It's 70% of 99%. So it's 70% of 99. So it would be like,
All
I
right.
don't know, 77.7%. I have no idea.
It sounds like you have a pretty good idea, Danny, and I appreciate your math. We can move on. Amazing Jays says, another base game quest milestone completed. Time for another death count roundup. Danny acquired his first 4 of the his first of the 4 great souls on February 5th, 2022, with 344 deaths on the clock. What? James acquires his first of the 4 Great Souls on May 28th, 2012, with 407.
James, the Lord's name isn't Lord. You can say Lord.
The Great. What did I say?
Don't use the Lord's name in vain. They're not saying don't say the word Lord. You keep skipping over the word Lord.
Sorry, I'm not going to go back and read it again, though. Interestingly, both playthroughs acquired their first Great Soul from Seath. With such a huge lead now, Lord Danny, you might consider going for the handicap of trying to also complete the DLC in less than 504 deaths just to keep things interesting. I wouldn't bother, Danny.
Go.
It's impossible.
That's
an impossible thing to do.
I want to say I have two thoughts on this. First of all, I think it's very important going forwards that I put pause on all DLC and make sure that I get the base game done in under 500 deaths because it's very important.
No,
You
you're going to be
can't finish
fine.
the base game though.
No, but I want to get.
Then you can't go back to the DLC.
I want to get as much of the base game done as possible before I then have to do the DLC.
I think you essentially have.
Well, no, I can get the other
he's
three
got 4 more
soul
Lord
things,
Souls.
and then I've
He's
got to
got Lord
do
Souls.
Mr.
He's got
Onion Knight,
3.
and then I've got to go and let Big Hat Logan out of the slammer where I've left
do
him
the DLC
because
first.
I didn't
You're
want
gonna
to
be
post
fine.
his parole. So I mean, like, you know, there's a lot of things going on that I need to do.
I can promise that if I'm ever filling in, I will take you to DLC only.
And
how will
Danny
I know?
won't be any wiser. Or no, exactly.
I know
Yeah.
it's true, but how will? Well, I'm going to do research on this because I think you guys.
So that's what you're doing with our kid.
trying to
You're
trick
just
me now.
walking
Jay,
him into
I'm-
random places and
Danny-
not telling him what he's
I'm
in
trying
for.
to-
Jokes
Train
aside,
him.
I want you to beat it in less than 500 deaths. It's always going to probably loom over me that I wasn't able to beat it in less than 500 deaths. I want that for you. I know you can do it. If you do the DLC, at least the numbers that I'm looking at here, the DLC is hard. At least one of those DLCs is harder than anything else in the game.
I think
It's
there's
gonna
only one
cost you the
DLC.
500 deaths. Or maybe what you can do is put a pause. Any deaths in the DLC, you can have a separate number counter.
No.
You know-
He's just going to go for it. He'll be fine. He's got so
No,
many
no, no,
deaths
no, no.
left.
It's not even. It's not even that I'm trying to beat you. It's because you lost out by 4 deaths.
I know.
If
I'm with you. I want you to beat it in less than 500 deaths.
if I missed it by
Please,
4
Danny.
deaths, and it's because I was doing all this DLC nonsense on the side.
You'd
I'd be
never be
very-
able to
I'd
move
be
on
very
with your life. I
know.
live it, Danny. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
You
Yeah,
gotta beat it in
correct.
less than
Oh my
500
God.
deaths.
Just play it. You'll be fine.
The second thing that I was going to talk about, which I think is it's always amused me. Basically, I have been doing this playthrough almost exactly 10 years after you did yours, pretty much. Not quite.
Mhm.
Maybe it's a month or so out, a couple months out, but like it's almost 10 years. Weird that. I don't know what my point is, but there you go.
Just to like highlight how old we are.
Yes. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah.
Something like
Backseat
that.
Gaming Studios, I believe, copied my song that I copied from Eminem, which it goes, "Danny's back, back again. Yes, he's back. Yes, he's back. Yes, he's back." Which I last night made a Bear Supply advertisement where I redid the lyrics to and changed the music around to a little bit to that.
You know,
but
I
don't know
like
if it was-
Gamefront. I keep getting older, and they just keep playing Dark Souls. All right.
I will say if
Pretty
you're
good.
in Los Angeles and you're thinking about going to the Bear Supply show, just skip it. It's fine. Stay away from
Wow,
crowded areas.
brutal.
Don't go there.
And if you're looking at the numbers in Los Angeles, you will see that they're historically low.
Historically low to what?
I mean,
What
Isn't-
history, James?
te-
What goddamn history are
isn't
you talking about?
isn't technically
This year,
historically low?
2022.
No, I mean, isn't historically
2022,
low?
it's-
The 1908 San Francisco Great Fire.
Yeah,
And,
I was going to
and
say.
how many weeks has it been since it's been historically high?
Like 6 weeks. Like
this
3
morning,
weeks.
dude.
It's like 3 weeks since it was historically high.
I'm historically high.
Isn't the historic low technically like the day before the pandemic started?
Yeah. Well,
No,
I don't know.
I mean, technically speaking,
it would have been a little bit before that, I think, because if it's close to being a pandemic or right
it's
before
true.
it,
It's true.
it's already
true,
kind
true.
of
Yeah.
gotten
Yeah.
there.
Maybe 5 years ago, when you were doing your Dark Souls
waking up to the
playthrough,
zombie
that was
apocalypse.
that was the historic low.
It was on its peak on January 15th.
Yeah.
Where were you guys?
It is getting lower and lower. It's headed in the right direction, and you have to be vaxxed in order to go in. There's a lot of things going for it, and so far, there hasn't been an outbreak that I've been made aware of at the theater
historic low
since
would have been,
October.
like, in May of 2021. It was down to like 200 something new cases a day, below 200 at certain points.
But are you
We're
talking
still
about
at
the country, or are you talking about Los Angeles?
Los Angeles County. But
Oh.
today, the 7-day, the new cases, there's still 7,000 new cases a day. So I would wait till it gets back down to these 100, 200 cases a day before you start doing improv shows, spitting in each other's mouths, that kind of
We
stuff.
don't spit in each other's mouths that much anymore.
You know that's a lie.
It's always less than 2 ounces of spit per show.
Yeah, but it only takes a very small amount to pass the virus.
Well, but you're right. Be careful out there. And when you come to see Bear Supply, please keep your mask on unless you're actively drinking beer, and put the mask back down.
Unless you're actively drinking bad decision juice.
Yeah, not any
That
other
helps
type
you
of
forget.
not water, not Coke, not any other kind of beverage.
No, you
not
go there to
specifically
drink beer.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just
And that place, I mean, they hand out one hot glass of water to one of the guys in Bear Supply. He rinses his mouth and gargles a little bit to warm up his voice, and he spits it into the other guy, and then they do the same thing, and that's why they do this spit thing. I mean, it's to not waste, basically, but that's
And then the last person puts their lips towards the ceiling and blows hard to make like it's funny. It's like a cloud that hangs in the room for a while.
Oh, okay. I thought the last one was a dolphin, and you guys just spit in his mouth, and he blew it out his blowhole. Oh,
Yes.
gosh. Johnny Mnemonic being performed. Improv.
is this at the West Side Comedy Theatre?
It is at the West Side
little
Comedy Theater.
tiny alley theater.
Didn't you tell me that the
Shoulder
bit-
to shoulder.
Very high ceilings.
yeah,
The
very-
ceilings are like
it's-
2 stories above.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do they open the back and the front door so that there's good ventilation, or
Just
Nope.
the back and the just the well, no, they don't they don't
No.
open any doors.
So no, so
Oh,
the
none
answer is
of the
no.
doors are open.
Okay,
Okay, so
okay,
it's just
okay.
closed. Okay.
We
So
don't want anybody to get a free show from the alley, so we
I'm
close
sure
all the
that
doors
they
up.
updated the air system, like not
Yeah,
just
it's all-
Just really big turbine fans. Just a big jet engine.
Didn't one of you guys tell me that the beers at the West Side were not that great anyway? Like the bars.
Oh no,
there's
the
good
beers
beer
are
there.
good. There's good beer.
Okay.
But if
Oh,
anything, we might have
Danny.
years ago said that
just
the
trying to
sake
remember.
there was bad, but they don't carry sake.
was terrible. Yeah,
But it was in a vat, and it would be there for years, and it was bad. They don't have sake anymore.
That was where the outbreak happened.
I just seem to
Yeah.
remember a
I
conversation
guess what
where
I'm
I
saying
said,
is just a couple more months.
yeah. Well, I just
and then a couple
remember-
more months after that.
If there's another variant, yeah, I would say just keep waiting until it's safe.
I'll be out there in November.
Hopefully by then it'll be good.
Yeah, I'll cancel it. It's not.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the summertime be better than the? I mean, just generally. Like, cold and flu.
Oh
Summertime.
yeah, it's crazy. Once the sun comes out, the virus is just gonna go away. You'll see.
I never said that. I'm just saying.
All
the-
these sweaty people
I'm just
down
saying.
in Venice.
I'm just saying that traditionally, like any virus seems to.
Wasn't that opening of that one game, Dead Island 2 or whatever? It's just like the
yes.
outbreak happening on Venice Boardwalk.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
people are indoors more, and they
Yeah, you're right.
seek the cold more, and things like that. Like the flu is worse in winter, and I'm sure COVID's probably the same. I'm not saying it will go away. I'm just saying the numbers will peter out in the summer, and then they'll get worse again in November, just in time for Zach's visit. And
All right, I'll pull the numbers up again.
I don't need to see the numbers anymore. I'm trying to not think about it. And you're killing my buzz on that.
I'm just thinking about Costco pizza.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
Red's-
Killing
Red-
your
Red-
buzz.
Red Rainlanders had a great idea. You could get one of those beer helmets with the tubes and have that go under your mask, so you don't have to take your mask off to drink the beer.
Yeah.
Now that
So until
is-
someone sees vomit coming out of the bottom of the mask and they won't bother the person. Oh, this guy's dead. He threw up in his mouth and he kept trying to drink.
Have you ever seen
Take his mask off.
a video that goes around on the internet every once in a while? But it's a guy at a basketball game and he's vomiting all over himself. But he keeps putting his hand in front of his face like he's covering it, but then it's just like so much
spraying out.
He's just puking all over his gut. It's hilarious. I love it.
Man.
He's like, I wonder who's puking around here. But he's so tanked he can't do anything about it.
Who's the asshole?
That's disgusting.
I love it.
Human beings, baby.
They nasty.
On that note, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, human beings.
I guess we'll see you next week.